Hey, how y'all doing? This is the resident ranter here, and what I like to think I like to do with, well, I guess it's a video blog, is just talk about my favorite, well, not exactly all my favorite, but just, just in general, movies, music, TV, and once in a while, I'll, talk about some books, because, believe it or not, I like to read. But right now, I just want to say that I'm going to do something about the greatest movie of all time, my favorite film of all time. People may not agree with it. They probably won't agree with it, which I totally understand. It's all good. But in my opinion, right here, Big Trouble in Little China. Alright, this is the greatest film ever made, ever put on celluloid. Alright, right here. Now, the reason why I say that is because it's got the greatest fucking mix of martial arts, comedy, sci-fi, fantasy, fucking even a little bit of drama is thrown in there. I just think it's the greatest film ever made. Alright, I've seen it countless times. I've started since I was a kid. Since I was when I was a teenager, I got the VHS, wore it out, then I got the DVD. It was like, oh my god, my prayers have been answered. And then the fucking right here, the Blu-ray came out. I was just like, oh my god, I can see it in even like clearer video and audio and shit. And I was just like, that's the fucking bomb right there. But the reason why I think it's the greatest film, one of the biggest reasons besides, the fantasy and comedy and stuff that I just said, was Jack Burton, which is played by Kurt Russell. He is probably one of my favorite characters ever on film. He's really cocky, sure of himself, thinks he's the shit. But in reality, in this movie, which I'm watching right now, that's why I keep, referring over here, is because, he never really does anything good. He kind of fucks up a lot of shit, but he does it for, I guess for comedic value, because really he is what makes the movie fucking funny and hilarious. And, Big Trouble in Little China was directed by John Carpenter, who actually, him and Kurt Russell were, they've been collaborators for a few films, such as, of course, Big Trouble in Little China, Escape from L.A., Escape from New York, The Thing, and they even did, I think the first movie they did was an Elvis movie, where Kurt Russell played Elvis, which I think is kind of a funny coincidence because, 20 years later, Kurt Russell was in 3,000 Miles to Graceland, in which he played a fake Elvis, an Elvis impersonator. Which is a pretty funny movie, by the way. Kevin Costner, Kurt Russell, and David Arquette, and, anyways, it's a good movie. You should check it out. But, John Carpenter, he's a great director. He directed, Halloween, and, They Live, and, Prince of Darkness, In the Mouth of Madness, Ghosts of Mars, Escape from New York, Escape from L.A., the guy, he's an amazing director. I've been a fan of John Carpenter since I can, remember. And, actually, in Big Trouble in Little China, as in with all his movies, he did the music. And a funny little fact that I learned, his band that actually did the Big Trouble in Little China theme, one of his band members is Nick Castle. And Nick Castle was the original Michael Myers in the first Halloween. So I thought, that was, that's pretty cool. He's got, Michael Myers playing in his fucking band. The plot of Big Trouble in Little China, if you don't know, is Jack Burton is in Chinatown and he meets up with his friend Wang. And Wang's girlfriend, Mao Yin, ends up getting kidnapped by this bad fucking gang. They're Lords of Death. I'm sorry, that's their name. The Lords of Death. Chinese punks. That's who kidnapped Mao Yin. and they have to, they got to try and get her back. But Mao Yin is, she's got green eyes, and I guess I've never been to China, so I honestly really don't know. But I guess a lot of Chinese girls don't come with green eyes. And that's actually a line in the movie. Like you're ordering, a fucking burger or something. No, oh no, they don't, no ketchup on that. Chinese girls don't come with green eyes, right? But whatever, okay, so this guy Lopan, who's the, the king bad guy, the head bad guy, who's played by James Hong, that's his name, James Hong. He's a great actor. Just by the way, he's been in a lot of movies. Like he was in Balls of Fury recently, and he was also in Revenge of the Nerds 2, Nerds in Paradise, where he's like Booger, looks up to him, as the king Booger, I guess. But yeah, they got to so Lopan is the bad guy, and he has to get married in order to fucking end this curse that's on him, of no flesh, for he's like 1,000 years old, and like he wants to become human again, so he has to marry a green-eyed girl.